Just like to highlight what I consider to be a fantastic video explaining some of the potential drawbacks of veganism, or at least the claims that becoming vegan or doing a vegan diet or a plant-based diet, the potential benefits that it can have for the world, for the animals and all that kind of stuff. A-Z has done a video. It's a good 40 minutes long. It's worth a listen, definitely. He's discussed a topic which I've mentioned before, where I'm like, by going vegan, you're not really changing anything. Just by not eating meat doesn't mean that less cows are killed. By not buying bacon means you've saved a pig's life. By not eating chicken doesn't mean chickens get to live longer and things like that. It potentially, it can make their life worse because you're reducing the demand for them. It means that they're getting less money for them, meaning that they have less money to put into healthier barns or practices that are more humane in any sort of way. So potentially by taking money out of the farming industry, you're potentially making that their practices become worse over it. But that's a short period of time. So you're talking about like 10, 20 years kind of period of time. However, I won't go into too much more, but I just think check out A-Bas-Le-Ciel. That's the channel name. The person speaking is A-Z, and it's him just kind of saying that, you know, vegan diet doesn't save animal lives. It is the hope and the future and the idea that by being vegan, by making more people vegan, there will be a movement, a push that will start saving people's lives. That more farmers will move away from cattle and dairy farming to more plant-based kind of stuff, and that will have an effect. But individually, not really much effect. Potentially, actually, a negative effect. Where we do have some effect is maybe by supporting the industries which are not using animals in any sort of way. So, in other words, the plant-based milks and the plant-based butters. By buying that stuff, you're moving your finances from an animal slaughtering industry to a plant use industry. And that's our minor effect that we can possibly have, but just through getting more people to take up the mantle of veganism, that's where you have the most amount of effect. And it's only once we get like critical mass, that's when any kind of positive benefits will be happening to any of the animals. But at the moment, it may be a great little European idea and maybe an American idea of veganism, but India, China, that kind of area, animal production is just going up and up and up, and then we're having no effect there. So if you really want to have any effect, maybe we should be targeting China, targeting Asia there, and that's where, again, in the future we might have some effect. But anyway, I'll put a link down to A-Bas-Le-Ciel. It was an old. He put it up last month. It's a month old, but definitely worthy of a listen and a little mind opener, eye opener as well to anybody that's like, "Hey, I'm vegan. I'm saving the world." Actually, you're not. You're doing a good thing. You're doing the right thing, but don't get so self-righteous that you become an asshole.